Are Bhaiya, have you heard? There's a new show in town, or rather on your screens. It's called The Pradeeps of Pittsburgh. And let me tell you, it's quite the comedy circus. You can catch this dose of laughter on Amazon Freevee. So no need to search too hard, G. The genre? Oh, it's a proper family comedy, but with that special Indian tadka that we all secretly, or not so secretly, enjoy. It's like they took a typical Indian family, complete with all the drama and love, and plopped them right into America. Imagine the chaos, the misunderstandings, the sheer volume of it all. This series, my friends, is like that unexpected guest who arrives at your house and ends up being the life of the party. It's fresh, it's funny, and it's got that relatable Desi vibe, even if it's set far away in Pittsburgh. You know how we Indians are. We can make any place feel like home, especially if there's good food and a chance for some light-hearted arguments. The Pradeeps are no different. They've just got a bigger stage for their daily tamasha, and we get front row seats to all the action, which is always a bonus, isn't it? The beauty of the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh lies in its simplicity and its heart. It's not trying to be some high-flying, complicated drama. It's about everyday situations, everyday squabbles, and everyday love that binds a family together, no matter which continent they are on. Think of your own family. Now add a bit of American seasoning, and you've got the Pradeeps. They are loud, they are loving, and they are hilariously human, making you chuckle and maybe even shed a happy tear or two when you least expect it. So what's the big deal, you ask? The big deal is that it's a comedy that feels like a warm hug from your nani, followed by a playful pinch on the cheek from your cha-cha. It's a series that doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's its biggest strength. It invites you to laugh with it, not at it. And in today's world where everything is so serious, a good hearty laugh is like finding a 20 rupee note in an old pair of jeans. Pure joy, I tell you, pure joy. First up, we have the patriarch of the Pradeep household. Let's call him Mr. Pradeep Sr. for now. Oh ho ho, this man is a classic. He's trying to be the strict Indian father, you know, the one whose single glance can silence a room, but America has softened him just a tiny bit. He's still got his rules, his Mir Zaman mind stories, and his epic battles with modern technology, especially that pesky remote control which seems to have a mind of its own. He's the lovable grump whose heart is definitely in the right place, even if his advice is sometimes from a different century altogether. Then there's Mrs. Pradeep, the queen of the kitchen and the uncrowned empress of emotional blackmail. Arewa, what a character! She can whip up a feast that'll make you forget your name and in the next breath deliver a dialogue so dramatic it would make a Bollywood superstar take notes. Her biggest concern? Whether everyone has eaten properly and if her children will ever find suitable partners, preferably from a good Indian family, of course. Her phone calls back home are legendary, filled with gossip and exaggerated tales of their American life. And what about the kids, you ask? Well, there's the son. Let's name him Rohan for the sake of this review. He's trying his best to be Ron, the cool American dude, but his Desi roots keep pulling him back like a stubborn kite string. He's caught between two worlds, trying to explain to his parents why he needs space while simultaneously craving his mum's aloo parathas. His attempts to navigate dating, career and parental expectations are a goldmine for comedy, truly a sight to behold for everyone involved. Finally, we have the daughter, perhaps a Priya, who is the most balanced of the lot, or so she thinks. She's smart, she's independent, but she's also the unofficial family therapist and translator of cultures. She's the one rolling her eyes at her parents' antics one minute and fiercely defending them the next. She juggles her American life with her Indian obligations, often finding herself in situations that are so ridiculously funny, you can't help but laugh until your stomach hurts. She is the glue, sometimes a very stressed out glue, but glue nonetheless. The most special thing about the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh, if you ask me, is its honesty, wrapped in layers of good-natured humor. It doesn't shy away from showing the everyday clashes, the Desi Jagda, as the brief rightly calls them, that happen in any family, especially one adjusting to a new country. These aren't mean-spirited fights. They are the kind that end with someone making chai, and everyone forgetting what the argument was about in the first place. It's that authentic flavor of family life that makes it so appealing and so very watchable. And the funny moments, oh, where do I even begin? There's a scene where Mr. Pradeep tries to assemble IKEA furniture, And let me tell you, it's more dramatic than any action movie. The instructions are in Swedish, the screws are missing, and his frustration levels are through the roof, leading to some truly side-splitting commentary. Or when Mrs. Pradeep tries to set up her son with every Indian girl she meets at the grocery store, much to his utter embarrassment. These are not just gags, they are relatable situations amplified for comedic effect. Another unique aspect is how the show beautifully highlights the small, quirky things that make Indian families, well, Indian families. The obsession with log kaya kahengi, what will people say? The art of bargaining even in an American supermarket, the never-ending supply of unsolicited advice, and the sheer volume at which conversations take place. It's like they've taken a little piece of India and lovingly, hilariously, planted it in the heart of Pittsburgh, creating a wonderful cultural exchange program, but with more yelling. The series also subtly touches upon the experiences of immigrants, the bittersweet feeling of nostalgia, and the challenges of raising children in a culture different from one's own. But it does so with such a light touch, always finding the humor in the situation. It's not preachy, it's more like sharing a laugh with a friend about the absurdities of life. This ability to blend genuine emotion with laugh-out-loud comedy is what makes the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh a truly delightful watch, a chart of different flavors that just works. So after all this talk, the big question remains, should you watch the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh? My answer with a big booming laugh is a resounding yes. If you enjoy comedy that is light-hearted, family-oriented, and has a good dose of desi tadka, then this series is definitely for you. It's like that perfect comfort food, familiar, satisfying, and guaranteed to leave you with a smile on your face. You don't need to be Indian to enjoy it, but if you are, you'll find yourself nodding and laughing even harder. The performances are top-notch, with each actor bringing their character to life with such charm and comic timing. It's a joy to watch. They feel like real people. Your own relatives perhaps, just a bit funnier and on a slightly bigger screen. The writing is clever, the jokes land well, and the situations, while sometimes exaggerated for comedic effect, are always rooted in a recognizable reality. It's a show that clearly knows its audience and delivers exactly what it promises. A good time, filled with laughter, and a little bit of heart. When it comes to a rating, if I were to give stars, I'd say this show shines brightly with a solid 4 out of 5 stars. Why not a perfect 5? Well, we always have to leave a little room for improvement, don't we? Perhaps a few more episodes, or maybe even a guest appearance by yours truly, haha. But jokes aside, it's a fantastic effort and a series that deserves all the applause it can get. It's a celebration of family, culture, and the universal language of laughter. In conclusion, the Pradeeps of Pittsburgh is a winner. It's the kind of show you can watch with your whole family, from your grandparents to your kids, and everyone will find something to chuckle about. So grab your popcorn, settle down on the sofa, and get ready to be entertained by this delightful desi drama. Trust me, you'll be thanking me later, probably with a plate of homemade samosas, I hope. Go on, give it a watch. You deserve a good laugh.